Okay, welcome out, Aries, to High Priestess Healer 1111. We're shuffling all your cards and stuff started. So, Five of Swords. So you're going through some hard times. There's some fighting going on. Possibly some words thrown around back and forth. With yourself, with somebody. But with the Nine of Wands here, you're holding your ground. You're tired. Okay. You already looks like you're at the end of a cycle. The Nine of Wands. You just like you can't take any more of this energy here. That is usually associated here with the Five of Swords general of cruelty. Okay, selfishness, unfairness, theft, dictator, ego, defeat, and so it looks like you're going to be needing some strength as the Strength card came up upside down. So you're needing strength, right? And I can tell that because trust is everywhere. And so you need strength to trust the divine is basically the answer, to surrender. Okay, all these cards came flying out. I put some back in, but it started to make a story, so I wanted to tell you. Detach, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. Okay, that's trusting, okay? All will be well. Blessings, okay? And you do this by committing yourself to a daily routine of finding yourself a sacred place that your heart can be lifted up, like in prayer and commune with the divine, okay? So really like that for you. And then observe. This says social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. So somebody is watching you or you're watching them, okay? One or the other. And then let's see, I got a few other cards here. I got an Eight of Cups, right? But it's like you haven't walked away from something yet. There's a behavior or a thought pattern, that has to do with trust, okay? That you haven't let go so that you can walk towards your nine of Cups, okay? But you're sprinting and you want to go. And as soon as you know you're out of there, you're gone. You're going to move on, okay, to calmer waters, okay? And as soon as you decide this Eight of Cups that you're moving on, you're ready. So your Ace of Cups comes towards you, okay? Whether this be money or a person, I'm not sure just what kind of blessing it's going to be, but it could be blessings on all levels, okay? And then also, once you make some kind of decision and walk away from a person or an idea, then you can have this Two of Swords or Two of Wands flip right side up, so you can now start planning and plotting and which way do you want to go. You reevaluate of you've gone through, right? Here's another Nine of Wands. That's two now. The other one was right here, so that's confirmation too. Two of them, Nine of Wands. All right, and so just have some discretion. I know you're weary, but keep hanging on, okay? I know you're trying to protect yourself, your assets. You're suspecting foul play and very much a mistrustful, it says right here. Okay, then that's not the only card that shows me that you're mistrustful, okay? As a matter of fact, Seven of Swords is underneath, and Magician, which are the manipulator cards, and stealing cards as well, okay? But you will go to calmer waters. But I mean, with that Seven of Swords, goodness. Let's see. Unrealistic. Oh, no, those are Cups. My bad. Seven of Swords. Stealth. Oh, we just talked about it. Theft, betrayal, strategy, bad luck, espionage, and obstacles. Okay, so we got 7 here. And did we get it here? No. Okay. Anyway, so you've got the theft, you've got the magician, you've got the manipulator card, not only once, but twice here. So we want to, pay attention to that. I'm going to put them back in the deck and shuffle. And there's your nine of Wands. It says I'm So I did see this Tower card. So you're going through a major transformation, okay, awakening, okay, because it also shows here that your person is unawakened. See, twin flames. Person is unawakened, okay, and you could be too. Unaware, 3D, ego, darkness. Your twin flame is not ready. So yeah, your twin flame is in darkness, needing to go through dark night of the soul, ego death. Very much so, okay, because they're very much in the 3D instead of 5D, right? Unity, universal love, etc. So as soon as you know your twin is awakened, right, and this Tower could be them awakening, or you awakening that they're not awakening, so you're going to walk away because, you know, there's too much things here hidden in the dark. There's too much, you know, unknown unknown, okay, and you're tired of constantly having to guard yourself. Like it sounds like you're somebody's always trying to attack you or something like that, okay. The Ace of Pentacles for a second time here is going to be given to you along with this Ace of Cups, okay, once this Tower ends. So please let it end. Go with the flow, and you will feel much better. But if you don't trust, then you can't go with the flow, and it will hurt you even more, okay. So if you want this, okay, you got to let Tower go. Okay, let go of the person, let go of the thought pattern that's holding you back, you know, any fear, anything that has fear-based. But see, you got trust over here, you got trust, and then let's see, trust, 3 times, and God talks to me in threes, okay. Not only was it 3, but he's going to confirm here that there was foul play. It was a 3 of Swords, someone that you, you know, went out on you and broke your heart. And so it looked like you're moving on because, you know, you're not willing to stay in the relationship anymore, okay? Regardless if there's, you know, forgiving to them to you, you don't trust them, okay? You don't trust them, okay? There's faulty promises here of, you know, just, you know, faulty promises in general. You're needing courage to follow your truth, okay? And your passions. Your spirit guides are leading you, and yes, you're going through a transformation, a healing, and a new beginning with blessings of inspiration, happy family, financial health, freedom, well-being, self-discovery, aligned with God, boundaries, protection, prosperity, friendship. Like your whole, you know, once you forgive, right, you empower yourself, and justice comes into play, okay. So you will have this, okay. But it says march to the beat of your own heart. Again, like I said, follow your dreams, follow what you want to do. Okay, march to the beat of your own drum. Stick up for yourself, right? 9 of Wands. Stand up for what it is that, you know, you believe in, okay? Where your heart desire wants to go. This one in particular, the trust says transformation occurs through acceptance, okay? So acceptance is the key. Write that down. Okay, once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So if you're in denial and you're in illusions, you know, you're still like, you know, dreaming fairy tale land, you know, you don't have the clarity yet, you know, that you need apparently to move on. So you are going through a little hermit stage. That's going to bring the knowledge, clarity of what you need to do to help you get through this stage here. And the Lover card is here, so you are going to have this love over here. Your cup is going to be ready to give to them. Their cup will be ready to give to you. Okay, so if you're not rock bottom, ready to go, you know, cut something off possibly, you know, or start something new, maybe with this spiritual career, you know, you're needing to up yourself on some career information, okay? This could be anything from healer to author, counselor, tarot reader. So you may be getting clarity on some of the things that you need to teach. Okay, this could also be gossip. I really feel that it is. It doesn't feel good. Okay, this feels like gossip. Okay, let's see, Knight of Swords. Transition. Of course, it's intellect because it's the sword. It's the air. We brave, truth seeker, and judgmental. Okay, so yeah, you're like, you got your guard up, you're waiting for truth, and then you're going to know what you need to do, okay? And once you know what you need to do, things are going to happen fast, all right? And you're going to get in some kind of invitation, some kind of a cup of love here, or you just, you know, yourself more, okay? Don't let confusion set in with this person with the Five of Swords. Okay, they're trying to confuse you. That's what they do. That's what manipulators do. So just, you know, be calm and don't fight. Just go with the flow. Okay, because, you know, you're at your wit's ends and you are moving on. Okay, you're tired of feeling, you know, here all tied up, you know, and like you need to release something or be somewhere else or do something, you know. You don't feel free where or where you need to be, okay? So that's a channeled message, okay? So when you are so tired of and you walk away, you're taking yourself to calmer water, and that's the second time we see that, okay? But you got to go through that hermit, okay, mode, okay? Same thing as sacred place. Go find a sacred place to be in order to connect with the divine and get some more answers, okay? So that's going to be prepared for this this reunion or union with this Two of Cups card. Here it says secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings. I get that, you know, because there was a card there of like, you know, I'm watching you on social media. This is also the card of, you know, getting on social media and somebody watching you. So somebody is observing you, and they have more feelings than they are letting on, okay? So you may or may not know that, but now you know. If you don't know, then you need to pray, okay? And so you got the trust here. Oh, trust. Secret admirer over here with, I can't remember what it goes with. But anyways, yeah, this one. And then trust again. So trust. And where'd I put the other trust? It's somewhere around here. Okay, and so this one, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so that might be this here secret observing you, okay? So somebody is observing you closely. Feels like love, okay? So it could be that love coming. You know, or you know, I was uncomfortable showing emotion. Okay, so I guess that's why we have this three of swords. You know, it's like there was a lot of pain, went through a lot of pain, spent a lot of time, you know, and just feels like this is not you've done all that you can do, okay? And then I say, as far as these go, I'll tell you where I put them at. So I was uncomfortable showing emotion, all right? So that was basically for me, I would say it's the unawakened person, because they aren't really good at showing emotion or realizing how important into that, you know, acceptance is key, and talking about what is and then finding a solution versus arguing and fighting, and that's it. So, you know, Battle of Ease is setting these two people apart from what I can see, okay? But I do see what is to come. This two of not only once, but Two of Cups, which I put next to the Ace, and then I got also the Lover, and it's going to go over here with my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are all united. Love, space, time, nothing is missing. Okay, so you're connected in the ethers with this person. You may or may not know. You may or may not feel. Okay, as it comes, so it's time for union. You feel it. Time for union. You are trying hard, like I said, go with flow, you know. Don't cry and think and think and think, you know, and just stay locked in your head, and because you can't find, a solution, something you can't gain clarity. But I do understand why clarity sometimes is not easy, because, somebody around you is, you are confused about the situation, or they are, and it just brings about, pain. Okay, Ten of Swords is what it brings about. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I like that you are moving away, and twice here. Okay, so that is a good thing as well. And then, like I said, when you do, then you're going to have some fast wands here. Life picking up, life moving forward. Okay. And possibly this admirer here, not just observe you, but move towards you. But, I was seeing here that it says, somewhere it said, I didn't, that I was scared to, what did it say? I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so just remember that rejection is protection, people. Okay, so time, again, you're trying too hard to give it time, so go with the flow. Only time will tell. Okay. It's important right now to take a step back and spend time, sometimes placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, so some self-healing is what you need. Don't worry about other people, or another love, or, whatever. Just focus on yourself, focus on your healing, okay? But like I said, this career seems to amp up with that pentacle. Yeah, there's just too many unknown, there's too many secrets, and you're ready to walk away from all that. You're like, no, I'm not enough of that. Okay, I'm done with all the secrets, I'm done with all the lies, thievery, cruelty, selfishness, unfairness, egotistical people, people who are dictatorial. So you're retreating, okay? You're leaving, you're gone, right? You got your emotions in check, and got more clarity on what you need to do, okay? And you know now that there needs to be a change. So, yeah, move on. Let's see. Where's that? Over here. So I was uncomfortable showing, these are all my closure cards, by the way, okay? So we'll see if they fit. I was uncomfortable showing emotion, right? Unawakened. How can I help you? Okay, this might be somebody that is coming in to support you. This Page of Cups. Here we go with the unawakened. Unawakened 3D darkness. Your twin flame is not yet ready. Okay. I love you. Okay. So if he's unawakened, That's the person that she sees as her divine masculine, her divine counterpartner. Okay. This lover coming in instead of this main masculine, who could be the karmic, or just a twin flame, to learn lessons, toward sacred union of divine counterpartners. We will be together again. So there's no doubt in this person's mind that you're going to be together again, here now in this lifetime, or in some other, you know, if you believe in that. But I do believe it's in this lifetime. Okay. But it's up to you, right? You got to do the work, and then you got to do the ascension, and, you know, make the effort, stay patient when you need to be patient, get through ups and downs of life, right? And stay focused. I'm afraid to contact you. Okay. So, I mean, if the time will be right, you know, the time will be right. It doesn't mean that you're going to respond positively or negatively. They're just afraid for some reason to contact you. I don't know why you were the best thing in their life, or, you know, why you separated. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm wondering why they're afraid to contact you. Why did you just go cold, you know, from someone that, you know, you loved, obviously, or that was special to you from the past. It could be anybody, but usually it's obviously the partners. I couldn't let you get close to me. So for one reason or another, you know, they couldn't let you get close to them, and you just have to trust them. You just have to trust that they have your best intentions for you and them and all involved, and will always make the right decision. They're very mature. Okay, mature man, learned man, mature. Okay. So, okay, how about you over here? What do you have to say, High Priest? High Priest, I want to tell you how I feel. I wish things could be different. You came closer than anyone. I remember every detail of that day. And that's all. We'll hide there. We'll hide there. We'll leave that there. There's something hidden. It says I hid who I really am from you. So I mean, if you're hiding who you are, and you're not open, and you're not, you know, you're opening your heart to someone, you better believe that the marriage is going to go down, or the commitment, or the partnership, or whatever it is. Okay. But you know, I don't feel like it's a, you know, a good thing to be with somebody who is, you know, they're giving you an apology. They wish things could be different, and that's why it looks like you're leaving, and they want it to be different on one end, and then on another end, it's like, I'm not with you, but I remember every detail. I miss you. You're, you know, every bit of you. I wish things could be different. You came closer than anyone. I want to tell you how I feel, but all they can't tell you how they feel, because they can just think about it, because something here has gone awry. Okay, so please forgive yourself. It says union, reconciliation. So as soon as you forgive yourself, you're going to be able to go into union. Okay, all right. This says I am helping you now. So I think, you know, God is helping you now. Okay, it's time. The wait is over. Okay, the wait is over. This one, bad health came over here. They're just afraid. It's the bad health card, afraid to contact you. I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay, they're sad about that. I don't think you, they were on either part, you know, they were all in. So now it's time to go all in. Somebody from the distant horizon wants you to forgive yourself so that you can move forward, obviously, with them, because, you know, once you get to forgiveness, you end that cycle and duality, and you know what you want, and you can have the sacred union. And the sacred union says, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I like that. Okay, those are your closure cards. If you choose not to, get back with the person you're with. I mean, that you're separated from. Yeah, cycles, potential, fulfillment, risk, achievement. Your potential is limitless. So yeah, they're wanting you to reach your highest potential, masculines, and to end these cycles, okay? Momentum, force, life cycle, stay grounded in the now, okay? So yeah. And then, you know, that's just goes, yeah, see, masculine. In separation. Okay, okay, got it. Let's see what comes out over here. Already talked about when you're going to get answers. All right, spring, and then winter. Either way, those are going to be big milestones for you. There could be a sacred union in the winter, okay? And in the spring, it says love is blossoming. All right, so that may be a time where you come in contact for the first time, or get back with your divine counterpartner. If you're separated, okay, or your twin, however you choose to label your partner. All right, relaxation, reflection, courage, awareness, rest, goals, release, support, tenderness, choice. Okay, retreat and friendship also. Okay, I got right here. All right, so passion and magnificent. What? Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. The world needs your brilliance and grace. Divine Feminine, that's beautiful. Passion. Resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take flight. Okay, find something that makes you fulfilled, okay? Move out of old cycles, okay? Change your perception. You have free will. Focus on the now. Focus on what you're passionate about, okay? Let's see what else we get here. Nope, that's the book. Put the book in. All right, the High Priestess, please. The High Priestess. Stranger, yeah. Someone's coming from far, a foreigner, and you're waiting for them. He says, I'm here to help you now with parenting. I am helping you now. Stranger, 34 or 7, okay? Laying down roots, 8, 28 or 10, so there's a cycle ending. Foreigner coming this way. Masculine. Oh, okay, masculine. 2. All right. Yeah, so shoes, they just want you to shine, just like the feminine. They want, you know, God wants you to, everybody to shine their brightest light, everybody to reach their fullest potential and be with, you know, the person that makes them the happiest, okay? This is an 11, so it also could have to do, you know, with the twin flames again, so I put that over thinking. So I think you're thinking about your purpose a lot, okay? Or thinking about who is my person, or you're thinking about your person, okay? Yeah. And then it says blessing, 10. So once you learn some kind of a lesson, okay, letting go of these cycles, okay, and gaining new perceptions, and you make decisions, you know, I think then, you know, the blessings will rain down on you, okay, if you're going through a hard time right now, because separation is not easy, okay? Sweets, so you could be overindulging in anything in particular, but sweets does come to mind. There's just like cake and pies and cupcakes and all kinds of breads, and yeah, so 18 or 9 could be important. All right, so sweets comes to me, or they called you sweets, or they're sweet on you, okay, which I would think that could be, you know, they want to bring you some sweet treats. You know, they may be now coming to you with an apology. They may not be coming to you with, you know, a sweet treat, an invitation, and a nice little gift or so, okay? Books. So this person is really intensely looking at, how do I become my best self to get the blessings I want to shine and reach my highest potential, you know? So those are that is what is on his mind, his purpose. And this over here is on love, okay? So they're two, if you're in the marriage, it's two people who are kind of in different, not realities, but not synchronicities, two different like frequencies, okay? And so this one's ready for love, and this one wasn't, you know, and I think they just both were, you know, one person's resisting and trying to control, and the other one's trying to do what she thinks right, okay, or vice versa. Change the energies however you like, but that's the way I feel the energies went. All right, for Divine Feminine, let's see what we got here. Or the main female also. She is the mystic. So if you're the main female here, and it says Kitu, I am spiritually wealthy. So you're connected with the divine. Spiritual, okay, unconventional, transcendent, okay, can be introverted, very intuitive, illuminating, are very artistic, intense, imaginative, revolutionary, okay, rebellious at times, mysterious. So revolutionary comes to mind. I feel like that you're waiting on somebody, you know, that you know you're working hard on to get to, with this, also this toil and labor card, you know, so that, you know, you can have a divine union, okay? I think you have, you know, overcome a lot of things here, and while you knew what you had to do, this is your channel message, you were in denial, okay? You were, you know, there was no compromising, and you were settling, okay? You probably knew what you had to do, and you just didn't, okay? And so you are kept in constant grief because you're not going to be happy until you go where you need to be. Okay, the Honorable Warriors on the bottom. This is for Divine Masculine. Oops, okay, or not. This is for the Lover over here, the Sage, and the Magician. Okay, and the Mature Woman together. So the Magician, Ratu, and the Sage, Jupiter. I am the master manifester. The truth will set me free. Okay. So yeah, just gaining higher, ascending, having a higher consciousness. Seemingly, you know, magical, but it's just, it's not. It's, and mystical, but it's even not. Okay. It's just, we need to debunk that and show that, you know, it's through God that we are able to do all things. You're synthesizing something, okay? They're wanting you to get technical about it here and use your use alchemy right now, okay? Use your intuition. Think about alternatives, okay? You have some intellect that's you have the intellect to manifest, I guess, all the tools. This, and the other one is like a wise sage. It says intuitive also, okay, very, it says it's very wealthy, gracious, inspired, wise, spiritual, devoted. This is for the mature woman. The other one was for the lover, or both of these are, I don't know. I forgot what I said. Truthful, charitable, philosophical, truth seeker, inspired, wise, wealthy. You already said all that. Okay. So that's the lover, the mature woman. And on the bottom it says synchronicity, so you'll know when this divine union will happen with this divine union card, the sacred union card, and this soulmate card is a triple, a triple confirmation for me that this is in divine timing. Look for the synchronicities, keep your heart open. Let's see what we got here. All right, kindness on the bottom. So let's see, 29 or 11. So twin flame again too. So you could be possibly learning at the moment with your twin flame about kindness. Okay, because twin flames, when they trigger each other, if you're not communicating well, or if you're using your words cuttingly, or being cruel or unkind in any way, then it's time that you work on being kind instead of cruel, is what I get. Okay, so the energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connection to source. So yeah, I feel like the masculine here really needs to work on just keeping focused on the light, like staying aligned, okay, and so they can be kind. That's the channeled message. Okay, healing. They're going through a heart healing. That's why their first chakra is off. But there will be some type of miracle, and they'll be able to activate this crown chakra and get the information they need, the divine masculines. Okay? Fertile, soul time, sexuality, expression. So yeah, and then they finally get to the person I said is kind of behind, right? Fertility, being more open, okay, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into the new, grander expression of ourselves. So the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open. So they're like, okay, I got to do this thing. I got to do this thing called opening my heart, right? Okay. I know I have a free will here, but my heart really hurts and I really want to heal it. So being unkind is not working. So I'm going to try doing that kindness thing. Okay. They were unkind to you, probably, or at least the last, time you saw them. That's usually how it is when you go into separation. Okay, if you're in separation, which I would say yes, because, what's the twin flame? And the cards show that they're kind of in separation, but you don't have to be. That just feels that way, okay? So, yeah, they're needing time to, take this new perception, this new way of being, this new opening my heart thing, and just integrate it. And that can take 0 to whatever amounts of time for them to do that. It just depends on how quickly people can translate that information into something concrete that you understand and makes sense and changes what you previously thought, so you're different. Okay. Let's see. Learning about themselves type of thing. Finally, the 5th chakra. And finally, the integration. Good God. Excuse my language. I shouldn't have said that. It's like taking forever, dude. Well, no wonder your high priestess had to leave you. Look at all that. How long is that going to take? 20 years? All right, so integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in balanced symphony of life. Yeah, so in my opinion, there wouldn't be, you know, any reason to not get along with somebody, because, you know, they can get along with anybody, you know, if they're integrating perspectives that, you know, negative and to as negative to harmonize it in a balanced symphonic way. So I'm trying to put this together myself. Hold on. We perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize. So I just mean, like, there's no right or there's no wrong, but to a smaller degree, like, okay, well, I made a mistake. Oh, well, I should just be, you know, beat myself up for the rest of my life. No, mistakes are there for us to learn to grow. And sometimes we're going to make the same mistake over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You're still not going to get out of that cycle until you're sick and tired of being in that cycle, because you don't belong at that frequency. Okay? And you're like, what do I got to do? Right? You're like, how do I integrate, you know? So you're starting to see things differently. You're not like, this is right and this is wrong. Very like, you know, dogmatic. I don't know, for another name for it. But friendship is important, okay? I feel like that's mutual energy for everybody in general. And on both sides, definitely trusting in the divine, okay? Trusting yourself. It says march to the beat of your own heart, okay? Trust your decisions. So again, with the decisions. All right, so let's see if we can pull anything from here. I'll take 1 to 2 more. Okay, this was over the magnificent part. You were the best thing in my life. We will be together again, with the wise woman. So the main woman who became wiser and went with the lover has time and magnificence. Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. And then time, schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for yourself. Okay. So take time for yourself. Okay. About masculines here. What do we got for masculines? Support, truth, playfulness, listen, choice, revelation, awareness, reflect, self-respect, retreat, release, action, independence. Okay. I'll take 1 to 3, please. Dance. Step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world. Okay, that's the second time I get shine your light. I got it here with blessings, okay, and an ending. It's time to quit playing small. You know you're bigger than where you're at. You know your potential is more. Share your gifts and talents with the world, masculines. Okay? Show us what you got. Release, nature, blessings, creativity. Okay? 1 to 2 more, please. Wisdom. Flipped over but didn't come out. That was kind of cool. Okay. 2. Yeah, 1 more. It says, have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end results. Ooh. I like the way they put that. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end results. So if you're going to have faith, you can't have doubt, okay? So if you're over here grieving, which, you know, is totally okay. I see you, the woman, the feminine, starting to get out of that grieving process. So, you know, you and the masculine are both working on having faith, where you trust God, and you know that what's going to happen is supposed to happen. Your faith grows when you keep putting it in Him, even when like you start to doubt, and you're like, no, I trust, and you keep believing, and you keep believing, and you keep believing as if it's real, and you know things are going to happen that way. It is that way. But if you don't believe, then He's not going to give it to you, so to speak, you know, like a manifestation of such. But there's faith needed, and it will grow when you act without knowing the results. You have faith in something that you don't know what's really going to happen, but you have faith enough. And I think you've just had way too many blessings, you know, for you to not have faith. You have unwavering faith. I feel it very strong. There was like some kind of warrior card earlier, but it didn't come out. Why am I still doing those? Release and love. Okay, I guess that wasn't on purpose. I mean, on accident. So love and release. Okay, I feel like really deep love. Like you need to love yourself, you know, for this darkness around you to go away, you know, and it to be the dawn of a new day, you know, and, you know, you're vibrant, you know, and happy. You're not grieving and, you know, unaligned and what have you. Choose love. Let your love become a powerful force for change. So that's your superpower, love. That's all of ours. Have a good cry. Grief is a doorway to your deepest self. So if you think that it is masculine, it is, you know, sissy to cry, let me tell you, it takes courage to actually cry, because if you don't, it doesn't mean you released it, and you already got the card that said release. Okay, it's this one. You can't release it if you don't cry, because it means that you let that feeling boil up in you so much that you could feel it, so that you could really feel what you wanted to do with it. Do you really want this heavy feeling, right? Look, this is heavy darkness to be swaying on your shoulders and sitting on your chest, and a constant worry that's making you sick? Okay, then let the feelings bubble up. What's going on? This is how I feel. And it's okay to cry. That's making you strong, okay? Just like, you know, being over to overpower somebody, but you don't. You're being humble, you know, is also strength or courage. And so this takes strength and courage, you know. Understand nobody wants to look like, you know, they don't got it together, you know. But if you're not crying, you're just not human, okay? And you need some compassion. That was mean. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. That's just the way I feel. So this is a doorway to actually feeling. This is a doorway to compassion. You know, when you see someone crying and you ask them what's wrong, why are you crying? You know, it allows them a chance to cry and release. So sometimes we just have to listen, you know, even if we don't agree with what they are talking about. And sometimes we can have that conversation that never comes up, because not only will you not cry, but you won't talk. Your heart is, you know, closed down. Okay? I mean, come on, your potential is so much higher. Why are you losing the love of your life here? This split energy. Don't worry, something's going on in spring and winter. And over here, they seem to think that the feminine seems to think that they'll see we'll be together again. Either that or the lover who's in separation is saying that, but it kind of goes both ways. We will be together again, and you were the best thing in my life. This is some thick energy here. I am glad that things are happening and moving along. I think it feels a little slow for you. You want it to go faster. I know. You want to be working with someone who's cooperative. You want to give your cup of love to somebody, okay? You want more truth. You want more knowledge. You maybe want to cut off something that, you once loved. But I don't know. It looks like you're very doubting. Look how I'm doing the same thing as her, except she's using her right hand. She's got her hand on her head and she's not sure what to do. And if you don't make a decision, you're gonna get on another cycle or something, miss an opportunity, or do something that's going to backfire, okay? So you can't sit there just bored doing nothing, not taking action, okay? That's what we talked about. Particularly the divine masculines, only because I see the King of Swords and he's a masculine, okay? But he's trying really hard. He knows that he's very intuitive. He knows about this heart healing stuff, okay? He's starting to know about your connection to him. It's like he's starting to become more aware because he's ascending, and this is all new for him, and that's why he's moving slow, because this is all new, okay? And then it takes practice, and if you don't have patience enough, then I see why there's a separation here. If you can hold the frequency and love and do what you need to do, or if you feel like your cycle's ended, and you learned what you needed to learn, right? 11 as a twin flame. So what's meant to be will always be. We know that. So don't worry, okay? Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. No problem. Okay, the divine feminine name. Divine masculine main high priest. Main woman, mature woman. Mature. Okay. Lover. What was that? What? This one? This one? Both? Okay. How many do you want out here? Okay. Thank you. That was weird. All right, I just usually do what feels right, but they were like, no, these cards. Okay, specific cards. Got it. So for the lover over here, we got Midas touch, or just Midas, sorry. Light, it's the light attribute, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Well, that's good. Feels like a light feeling, nice feeling. Then this one says judge, and it was on the shadow attribute, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So it's possible that him or someone around him could be doing that. So I can't see that well, it Midas touch. I mean, the Midas. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about sharing, so they can turn things to gold and they're not doing something good with it. And surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. That's over the mature woman. So, oh wait, well, for the other one, Prince. Romantic charm and potential for power. For the mature woman, and she got the slave card, and it says surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. So that's your last karmic lesson, okay, to come and meet your beau. But right now you're having to deal with some addictions until you become this mature woman, okay, because you got addict. Could be anything, right? I usually get sex addict. But it says help you recognize and confront addictive behaviors. So, you know, you either have some or had some, in that way you can teach about how to get out of them, or you're going through them. And, you know, once you get out of them, you're now here with the divine, okay? Totally trusting him. So when you trust the Lord, then he can help you with any addiction. That's your channeled message, okay? But, you know, overeating, undereating, anything exaggerated, you know, drugs, alcohol, sex, all that kind of stuff. What else? Over here, divine masculine, got mother. Nurture, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. So I think you're needing to re-parent yourself or nurture your inner child that is missing whatever it is that you'll need to ask, and get that your own personal message. To have patience with yourself or your mother or a motherly figure around you. And your karmic lesson is to learn unconditional love. When you learn that, the magic happens for you, okay? Joy in giving birth to life, okay? You enjoy all life, especially the life you created, okay? And the life that created you, which is also your mother, okay? So, what else is that? Divine feminine, show me your energy. Show me your energy. Spirits, angels, and guides, ancestors, divine mother, please show me what we need to see. Divine masculine. C, E, E. Middle energy. Okay, wow. There is a Four of Wands. It's connecting you to. It's like bridging you. And not only does it bridging you, it looks like a bridge sideways, but it's actually stairs, like ascending. It's a Four of Wands. So you are married together, or they are your twin flame. And because the 4 is usually the 11 or twin flame. So there's definitely twin flames here. No doubt about it. I mean, not that I doubted it before, but oof, I feel it now. I don't even know why I'm doing more. So, justice will be done, okay? For you masculines that are feeling concerned, not in contact with somebody, you know, they want you to focus on your own happiness, right? And, you know, don't give in to illusions. See through your own false beliefs. Like I said, you have to undo some beliefs you have if you want justice, because there is an apology that's needed here, you know, in more than one relationship. And justice is not served unless there's reconciliation, whether it's done, you know, in person or energetically. So there's going to be some kind of reconciliation that happens in the winter time. All right, so December. And that's because you gained some new perceptions, okay? You're learning about red flags because you're maturing. So you see red flags in relationships and you know what you do and don't want, right? You know your boundaries, you know? So what's red flag to you may not be to somebody else, right? We have different expectations, okay? Try not to have higher ones, because I tell you, I mean, that's one thing that you'd have to work on getting over with. That would be a problem for you, especially if you're an Aries. So 4 of Wands, connecting the two. It says synchronicities, and it's right, oh my gosh, okay, it's not even just in the middle bridging these two. You must be in separation and you're coming into union. Dude, that's what it is. Okay. Because the union is in the middle and this was bridging them. And then there's like synchronicities. So like you'll know, okay? So that must have been a time that after the winter, they, you know, let me see what this says. Move over. So I can kind of get a little timeline here. So they need to change of perceptions, feeling out in the cold. I think you are going to be back together in the winter. Okay, because you're you're either in separation or will be in separation. Timelines change, right? This could be past, present, or future. But this is for two people who are not together. Okay, so your love is blooming in the spring, but you know, I guess, you know, being away from each other must have, you know, help someone to grow and heal and figure out what they did wrong, you know. I mean, not wrong, right, but things that were less than healthy to make that relationship work and beyond like the same frequency that we talked about. So yeah, I know there's that unhappiness in the moment, you know, from feeling really sad because you are in separation. That just goes with what I said, exactly what I said earlier. But you're expanding right now. Stay connected to spirit, okay? You're about to get some like major universal like intelligence. I mean, you're going through a major ascension. Like, I know what ascensions feel like. Okay, I knew all about this global paradigm shift that was going to be going on, and you know, this heaven, earth, and love revolution. But so you're a big part of that. Okay, that's all I can say. You need to. That's probably what you need to know. You need to know your purpose. What is it you're here to do? What do you want to do? What makes you happy? And then whatever you feel contributes to you, to the world, or yourself, whatever is successful to you and makes you happy and fulfilled, that's what you're going to gain, okay? But unfortunately, it takes an ascension to appreciate, okay? So today I am grateful. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessings. Practice appreciation, okay? So if you're with your twin, appreciation is needed. Okay, so I would say the channel message is for you to be grateful, and I think they will follow with being grateful as well if you focus on it. Okay, yeah, so practice appreciation. That feels more like it's for feminine and masculine, even though it came out over here just at this time in the reading. And I feel now I feel a lot more heart-centered love versus that heavy negative energy. So in the spring, it's talking about your love blossoming. Okay, your answers coming in the spring. Okay, it's like I'm guiding you. You're learning to be intuitive and know for yourself. And I will give you an answer at the end. You will have an answer. And it's over the masculine, but I think he's like really starting to get in touch with his feminine side, because love is blooming and it's over the masculine. Okay, Your love is blooming, your answers arrive. And see, so it's like your love for yourself is blooming, you know, and that will draw in, you know, your person, your twin. And he's like sitting there thinking, you know, how do I make this work? But you have great potential, okay, but you need to end some cycles. So you need to go into deep solitude, okay, and make your choices and decisions that are best for you to evolve, okay, and be happy. Yeah, and be happy. 9 of Cups. Dude, what is that? This is awesome. 4 of Wands right in the middle. Whew. Wasn't that so cool? Oh, wait, I already put these out. So, yeah, you're in despondence here about, in your mind too much here about a relationship between you and your king. Okay, you're a queen, and so you're a Queen of Cups and he's a King of Wands, and there's a 9 of Swords. You know, it shows on the feminine side, but I feel like it's, you know, mutual energy. It's more light around her and it's darker around him, but it's for both of them. So there's just something in this relationship here that it's like a battle of the minds, or yeah, like that's what it is. There's some kind of battle of egos going on over here. Or maybe, you know, you and this person over here that wants to come in don't, you know, are not on the same frequency. But the masculine, Justice, Page of Cups, so good news, or cup, you know, like of love, you know, like you're starting to love yourself more, and you're still going through a healing. You haven't quite gotten healed enough for, you know, the synchronicities to happen and the bridge with your union with your partner. So then there's Page of Spheres. You're given a coin. What will you do with it? Looks like you want to go and give an apology of sorts. It was actually like this. I like it like this. Yep, union. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap, because I think we're going on almost an hour. There's 48 minutes here, and if you've been here since the beginning, thank you very much. I know I do long readings, but I try to get as much information as I can for you guys, okay? So yeah, there is going to be a divorce. Things are coming to an end. A lot of creative ideas and adventures. With the King of Pentacles, very grounded. Victorious. Holding your ground. Showing love and showing love that changes your or a King of Cups in your midst, that you're able to 3 of Swords, you're able to cleanse your heart of negative feelings, I guess, and ground them. So grounding out negative feelings is what they're saying to do, okay, with this 3 of Swords. And then you'll be healthier, happier, and you can connect to your spirit guides a lot more, okay? Yeah, then it'll take you to a lot more peaceful place, okay? Because you won't have all that negative energy on you, and you won't have those distractions, and you feel healthy and strong, okay? Forest spheres, right before the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so you gained your stability, you're ready to birth the new ideas, your new life, your new success, you know, or your new adventure, or your new relationship, or yeah, just your new life, you know. Yeah, exactly, because that last one is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are about to get juicy for you, but everything's about to change, okay? Everything is chaotic right now. It's upside down, but soon it will be right side up, okay? And I know winter and spring, they seem far, far away, but you will see everything will happen in a divine timing. And if you try to change that timing and resist or persist, you resist persists, then you delay things, you make things harder than they should be. There's more pain, okay? So I pray that you were able to take some information from this reading and try to apply something here that I lovingly provided for you. And if you need any of my services below, just reach me at my email. See you next time. Namaste.